All right, live at Emirates Stadium, and of course, welcome to Soccer Street Voice. In case you just joined us, it's live at Emirates where Arsenal play host to Manchester City. And of course, 90 minutes, result is out, and Arsenal 5, Manchester City 1. And of course, it's a thrilling game today, very entertaining. And of course, all Arsenal fans around the globe are so excited, way over the moon. Right now, as I talk to you, they are in cloud nine. But let's not forget, I have a die-hard Arsenal fan right here by my side, Mr. Norved. He has been supporting Arsenal for the past 30 or 20 something years. He knows virtually everything about the Gunners. Well, Mr. Norved, good to have you on the show, bro.
Good to have you too. You're welcome.
All right, let's talk generally. What's your assessment? What's the feeling like today? How do you assess Arsenal's performance today?
No, I really feel so good. I really feel so happy. You know, this match is like a finance.
Yeah.
It's like a finance of a trophy.
Oh, definitely.
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
When you want to be up there, you have to prove it, and you have to prove it with big teams, like City and the rest of them.
Yeah.
So I think they have lived up to expectation. Despite we have injuries, they're doing well.
Yeah, definitely in the first half, Arsenal pressed quite well. They were doing the high pressing. But they didn't dominate the possession actually. But then they missed a couple of chances. It would have been worse in the first half. But then Havertz missed a couple of chances and stuff like that. Most Arsenal fans are saying for Arsenal to contend with Liverpool in the EPL, they need a striker. I don't know. Are you told the same part, or do you think Arsenal had all it takes to match Liverpool in the EPL?
Sure. I told in the same part. The truth is, there's no big team without a striker. You have to have a striker. You have to have a finisher. You need to have a clinical finisher. The idea is you need to have a player that the rest of the opponent team will be scared of.
Definitely.
You must have one. There is no team that has picked trophies without a good striker. Despite Haaland is not doing well, defenders are still scared of him. So it distracts defenders from other players. Then they have the ample chance to perform. Do you understand me?
Sure.
So I strongly believe Arsenal needs a striker, and they must have it. When you look at that chance that Havertz missed, clear-cut chance. He shouldn't have missed that chance. A good striker, when you are around the 18-yard box or in, you have to be confident of yourself. You have to be sure of what you want to do with the ball. And chances like that means you might not have them again. So Arsenal needs a striker.
Oh, definitely. And Saka is out for a while now. And when Saka got injured, a lot of Arsenal fans were like, they are finished because of Saka's impact. But as it stands, I don't think Arsenal fans are missing him just yet, because the results are just coming positively day by day.
Yeah, we actually miss him. His contribution in matches cannot be compared to another player in the Arsenal team at the moment.
Yeah.
Despite Arsenal is doing well, but you can see it when he was on. You can see that any pass that he collects, you have like 2-3 players going for him, and it opens the chance for other players. You can see that Havertz is sluggish, and he was doing well only when Saka was on. Since he got injured, you will notice that he's not doing well. Also, Odegaard is not doing very well. There is this chemistry between him and Saka. Whereas when Saka is on the field, that's the way he performs. They understand each other better. So I think we are still missing him despite we are winning. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the defense right now. William Saliba and Gabriel Mangalas. It seems, or it's beginning to look as if they are the best pair in the defense in the EPL right now, because a striker like Haaland was kept at bay today. He had no impact apart from that goal he scored. Apart from that, he was kept at bay. I don't know. How do you see this pair, Gabriel and then Saliba?
The best. The best in Europe. I don't know so much about other leagues in other parts of the world, but for Europe, They are the best. You understand me? The cohesion is there. The understanding is there. Despite the mistake that Saliba made, yeah, he actually marked Haaland at the back, and Haaland is taller than him, so he was behind him. He wasn't fast enough to get in front of him, and that is why he got the ball. But apart from that, he hasn't done anything.
Now let's talk about Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly was actually awarded a red card in the fixture against Wolves, and a lot of Arsenal fans were criticizing the referee's decision. Arsenal actually appealed for that red card, and then it was eventually overturned. And how was the feeling like seeing him back into the starting lineup today? And let's talk about his impact. He was outstanding today.
Yeah, I'm actually so proud of that boy. He has that big heart, and when he got that red card, personally, I felt something must be wrong there, because California is not yet recovered fully. Do you understand me? And his impact compared to the left full backs that are still playing, you can see the difference. How he moves in and out. You know, if you look at the goal he scored, maybe Calafiori wouldn't have been there at that time. How he got the ball and how he maneuvered. He's a left footer, mind you, and he used the right to score that goal. He called it. So I think when the red card was returned, I was like, wow, we're gonna have him.
So is he beginning to seem as if he has earned his way back into the starting lineup? If Calafiori recovers and is back to full fitness, is he going to the bench, or he has earned his way in the starting lineup? I'm talking about Lewis Kelly.
Yeah, actually, that is not his wing. And I learned that the Arteta is planning to take him back to the midfield next season. But at the moment, he's just like a cover-up. If you remember, years back, Saka played in right full-back, left full-back, in midfield, and finally he ended up in his wing. So by the time you have Calafiori back, you have Tomiyasu back, and the rest of defenders, I think he can be on the bench, no problem. He can come in because he's a regular player. He can come in either from that wing or any other wing.
In case you just joined us, Soccer Street Voice live here in Nigeria. And of course, it's match day live, and it's Arsenal hosting Manchester City. Arsenal right now in cloud 9. And I'm talking to Norbert. He's an Arsenal fan all through and through. Norbert, 6 points behind Liverpool. And Liverpool has an outstanding match. If they win that match, they'll be 9 points ahead of Arsenal. How significant is this win? And let me ask you, is it beginning to seem as if it's a one-horse race, or it's a two-horse race still?
No. What Arsenal needs is a striker. I wish Arsenal gets a striker this January. I wish Arsenal gets a striker. He is going to come in as a moral booster. Do you understand me? And this is EPL, mind you. Anything can happen. A team that is going for relegation can be the team at the top. So anything can be possible. So we are still hopeful that we'll be there.
Arsenal doing brilliantly in the Champions League, and of course brilliantly in the EPL. But if I ask you as an Arsenal fan, what is the target? What will be your priority? Is it the Champions League or the EPL trophy?
I think the EPL. I'll go for the EPL. You know, you just have to draw your scale of preference. You know, and you have the alternative for gone. For me, I will go for EPL. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Norbert, before I let you go, I want to appreciate you for turning up. But before I let you go, who was your best player or man of the match today?
Partey.
Thomas Partey.
Partey was my best player. How he handled the field, apart from the goal he scored, the breaking plays, he has done that so many times. Yeah, and the true passes and long passes, you could see it there. So I think for me, he's my man of the match
All right, Thomas Partey, man of the match for Mr. Norbert. Well, Norbert, thank you very much for honoring our invitation.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
All right, so that's how far we go today. Norbert, so excited about Arsenal's win, but that's how it is. Some days are just good for you, some days are bad. But he is promising all Arsenal fans that they should stick around because they have all the stakes in case they have a striker before the January transfer window shuts down. They are definitely a nut to crack in the EPL, and they'll be going all out to win the trophy this season. Well, that's how we end it today. Thank you very much. In case you haven't subscribed, just go down, tap the subscribe button, and definitely we have amazing content for you match day after match day until the Premier League is over. Goodbye for now.